Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiasha and I'm back with another video. Before we get started, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the bell so y'all can be notified when I upload. And guess what video we doing? So, Janay has, once again, made a response to Nique and King's allegations of Ari not wanting to be in Queen's video because she didn't want to be in her shadow and all this kind of stuff. Y'all hear my baby in the background. I'm sorry, I can't get rid of him. He didn't want to go to sleep and I had to get this video out, so I got to do what I got to do. But where do we start? This video was kind of like all over the place. She was addressing different things. Just going through addressing Nique and King's allegations again that she was trying to conquer and divide. She talked about how Nique and King, the reason why they weren't getting any brand deals was because of the fact that they dropped the ball on one of the brand deals that their old manager at Studio 71 got for them. Come and sit on my lap. That one of their old managers had got for them. They didn't, you know, do the video like they were supposed to. And he had been calling and calling them. They was ducking and dodging him. I'll post the screenshots of her conversation with the manager from Studio 71. I'll post them somewhere around here so that y'all can read them. I had to take time and screenshot and everything because she wasn't leaving those messages on for so long, and I wanted to be able to read them, you know, to relay it to y'all. So Nique and King supposedly dropped the ball on one of their brand deals, and you know, Studio 71 said that wasn't a good look. So then she talked about how, you know, the situation where Nique was saying that she had told Austin them that, you know, Nique and King was their friends, and Nique and King then wasn't even answering for them and all that kind of stuff. Then she brought up the fact that if Austin is so much supposed to be Nique and King's friend, then how come King had to borrow $500 from her, which he never paid back supposedly, to give to Austin? And she was like, and if he's so much of your friend and y'all know he don't really have no place to stay because he didn't sign the contract, why ain't he staying with y'all, Nique and King? So she raised that question, said Nique and King hasn't paid, well, King hasn't paid her back the $500 that she loaned him to give to Austin. Then she talked about the fact that King said that they didn't know where she lived and she didn't want to give him her address. She said in front of Corey's face she didn't want to give King the address to her new place because she said that she didn't want Corey to know where she lived because he's dealing with Satan. I take it she meant Satan is Damien and Bianca. So that's why she didn't want Corey to know where she lived, because now that he's dealing with Damien and them, she didn't want him to know where she lived. So on to the Queen and Ari situation. She put out a situation where Queen, and I'll post the screenshot, Queen wanted the baby mama crew to, you know, come to her video shoot. And Ari, you know, has said she would go. She said it wasn't necessarily a bashing situation, but she thought it was a good idea at first. But then she found out that since Ari is signed to another label, and due to possibly, you know, conflicts between labels and different things like that. Ari wasn't going to be able to go, or she would have to ask permission, and then she wasn't going to be able to go. So then Nique was still saying that she would go. We don't know the reason that Carmen, that Carmen couldn't go, but because she told Carmen, just don't say nothing about the situation of why they couldn't go, because Carmen wanted her and Corey to explain why they couldn't go to the video shoot, because they was getting bashed. So she didn't want Nique and King to go, because she said if one of the people, Ari, couldn't go, then yeah, Nique and Carmen could have went. But since Carmen couldn't go either, she felt like Nique shouldn't have went, because Carmen and Ari is the one that kind of had a friendship with Queen, and Nique didn't really know her. So she was like, Nique should have been the one that didn't go if all or one couldn't go. And it's basically, if all can't go or two can't go, then one shouldn't go in her eyes. But I don't feel like that's necessarily right, because I feel like Nique and King did the right thing. If she invited the baby mama crew, and yeah, 2 members of the baby mama crew, couldn't come, but I don't see that there's anything wrong with Nique going, but she said she didn't want. Now, one thing I did notice about her video, addressing the Queen and Ari situation, she never once says, I didn't say that. I didn't say Ari didn't want to, live in Queen's shadow. She never says that. She just, so in my opinion, something of that effect may have been said. It may not been through text message, because Nique and King claimed that, they was talking to her on the phone when she said what she said. So we don't have no proof that she said it. We don't have no proof that she didn't say it. But she didn't necessarily come out and say, I didn't say that. She just said, y'all broke up a friendship. She said she was trying to protect Nique and King from getting bashed for going to the Mama's Hand video, because she felt like that they was going to get bashed because Ari and Carmen couldn't go. And she said ultimately it ended up turning out that Carmen and Ari's the one that got bashed, and Ari lost a lot of subscribers, due to the feud, because she said Royalty Squad and Team Ari kind of already had, a little beef going on. And let me ask y'all something. Why is everybody so scared of Royalty Squad? I know that Queen's fan base is, big and stuff, but y'all should never be scared to say what y'all feel, because Royalty Squad's gonna bash you. Because if you watch her video, she was like, I'm trying to say this the right way because Queen has a big fan base. People are really legit scared of Queen's fan base. I ain't never seen nothing like it before. But I guess, and she was like, she did, when all that went on, when Nique and King said what they said, she tried to call, Queen and Clarence and them to explain, but, they didn't answer. So it caused Ari to get a lot of backlash. Carmen, kind of got a little backlash too, but it was mostly Ari. She released their text messages between her and Queen, complimenting each other, showing support to each other. She said it was a genuine friendship, and because of what Nique and King said, it kind of puts, it kind of put them against each other, kind of put their fan bases against each other, which ultimately caused Ari to lose a lot of subscribers and a lot of support. And then she did, say she watched T&K Squad. T&K Squad, had said that she couldn't get qualified for a house. She said originally she couldn't get qualified for a house because she do have foreclosures on her credit report and on her record. She also released what we already knew, that basically fake pranks and stuff be going on, because she did give Nique and King prank ideas and video ideas to do with Queen and Damo and them while they was here in Atlanta. And she also said that the video of Damien and Bianca buying her a house, we all knew it. It really was fake. It was a fake video. She said she got that house. She paid for that house. They had nothing to do with buying that house, her getting that house, nothing. She claims she don't know why she went along with it. She think it's still up on their channel, but it's false. Which we all know that, you know, they do fake pranks and fake videos and all that kind of stuff. But she just confirmed it that, yeah, it is false. And that basically sums it up. You know, there was a whole lot of other talk that, you know, just kind of trying to clear her name. Like I said, she did say she watched T&K Squad. She watched some of their videos, you know. Obviously, she must be a fan or a subscriber or something. She said, you know, they be on to some stuff. So she gave them their credit or whatever. But that's basically all that she addressed about Nique and King, Ari, and Queen. This was part 1 and part 2 that I bunched together for y'all. But she has another part 3 coming out about Queen and Ari. So I'll be giving y'all the scoop when that comes out. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the bell so y'all can be notified and kept up to date on these videos. Your subscription is free, so it don't hurt to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see y'all later.